I like my sex, my bullets, and my guns.
Pow! Let's explode some ammo. You got it. Explode to the left, explode to the right. So, this is Seed of the Dead, and wow, is it a lot of seeding and a lot of deading.
It's like, okay.
Liquid explosion.
So, here's the thing. We were playing this game, you know, we had the idea, like, you had more of an idea than I did.
Resident sex life.
Yes. Like, it opens up with, like, this visual novel sort of thing, like, you know, the character models are a little weird, like the character portraits. And then once you get into the game, it's like, it outright tells you.
Full sex action.
Yes. And I'm like, we were laughing our asses off.
This is almost a comedy, unintentional comedy, and, yeah, this is what if Resident Evil became a half action, half sexathon, and, like, the fact that you can copulate in the middle of the streets.
In the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, in a zombie pandemic, assumingly. And I feel like maybe this is just me, but I feel like this guy is like 25 and the girls are like 15 or 18 tops. And you're not playing this game for the graphics. I feel like having played this with you, the guns don't shoot that great. They don't have recoil or anything.
In fact,
but the story is hilarious.
Yeah, you can breeze for the game by just laying the girls, by laying the women.
Laying the girls?
Laying the women, shooting the shoot the zombies down.
And find your ammos.
Yeah, and it's like
all of them, the bullet ones and your
yeah,
guys.
And it's like it's really it's okay. The plot gets really weird afterwards because at the point we played it, I was like. Basically, I was just doing it just to make Jim laugh. And then, like, at some point, like, one of the characters is like, let's do like they do on the Discovery Channel.
I was gonna say, let's just say there's games that you pay $80 or more. You can pay for the deluxe set for $100 or more. This game costs $17, and the entertainment factor for... This is definitely, I know it's the last game of the day, but wow, this game has, as I said to Nick, there's before playing Seeds of the Dead, and there's after playing Seeds of the Dead. You'll never see a game, I've never seen a game like this, having played hundreds or thousands of games in my lifetime.
Across
many generations of video games.
This is our first outright 18-plus game.
This is
before
not for
we
kids.
were edging to, like the closest we were...
There was a girl that in the visual novel that wanted to have a baseball team of kids. This is the next level.
That was one. The other one was Dead or Alive, but that was a given. And then like the closest one we had was like Conception.
This is next level.
This is literal Conception.
Is definitely Resident Sex Life.
This is Left for Sex.
Left for Sex. I left the battle for sex. I just got laid by 3 girls.
And I mean, like, throughout, like, okay,
so we should really explain that the girls fight, and you can knock them up with your penis. And you can almost do that anytime, unless they're picking locks, apparently. That's too tough to lock and screw. But, it's really, this game is very entertaining. The lines are, as you said, are just...
over the top.
Yeah. I paid, I think, half price, $9
This is something that you should not play with an open speaker system.
Yes, do not have your sound booster on when you're playing this.
This is like...
The action, the gun action... There's a number of guns in this game. There's a machine gun. There's a RCP-90 gun. There's a pistol. There's a baseball bat with like a saw in it. I think that's it. There's no punch or kick as far as we know. And then after you finish a level, a girl in the game is aroused.
Yeah.
And you have a number of options to play hot coffee.
It's basically like you beat a level... hot coffee. You beat a level, hot coffee.
Man,
you beat a level,
if I beat a level and got a coffee every time, I would be off.
Oh, but it gets even better.
20 coffees a day.
Now, apparently, you can have the zombies kill the girls, and then you revive them with
hot coffee.
Exactly. Like,
I thought the zombies had hot coffee with the girls, but maybe that's something that we haven't seen yet, or I don't know what goes on. I thought that's what happened. This game, like, just as soon as you've seen everything of this game, they introduce a new monster that looks like he belongs in Bloodborne, or what was the other one?
He looks
Nightmare
like
Creatures from like 20 years ago. Like, this game, there's always throwing more than Conception. Like, Conception was Harry Potter meets whatever.
Like Harry Potter, it was rather tame. Like, it gave like, oh yeah,
Harry Potter.
You don't actually have sex. You just make a baby from the future.
Yeah,
This is more like.
You are the baby master, baby maker.
And the thing is that fucking them is a plot point.
Yes.
Fucking
you
them
will never
to heal
find
them
a game
is a plot point
like this again unless we haven't found it on Steam. But like the fact this game got released in itself and it's not being taken away and there's not a public uproar really says a lot about how Steam gets away with a lot of stuff.
This is the weirdest game I've...
This game is not on consoles. It's only on Steam. Somehow it got ported here, available around the world. I assume even in Japan. And
now everyone
see anything like this.
And now everyone can play this game. And
you will never find another game like this. I would give this, maybe Nick, we should finally give a 10 out of 10 for this because you'll never break out the 10s.
No, actually,
break out the 10s.
No, I have a lot of reservations. Here's the thing.
This is a 10 out of 10.
Here's the thing with this. Okay, so.
Okay.
This game is basically Left 4 Dead Light, gameplay-wise, and
don't really go anywhere.
You can let the AIs just handle everything for you.
Yeah.
And then you're basically a white mage. You go up to them and you heal them with
love.
With love. And then but despite that,
love.
In a cutscene later, one of the people is reacting as if they never boned you before.
Yeah, there's some weird dissociation going on in this game.
Yeah, and it's instead of I don't know. I felt weirded with this than I was aroused with this.
It's because it's so random. Well,
yeah, it's very random. It's this isn't some weird Tetris game. Where
I would give this a 10 out of 10 just because there's nothing ever. You're never gonna see this again, and if you do, I'd be blown away. Out of 30 years of gaming or more, I've never seen a game that's
Maybe if I was an interspecies reviewer, but in this case, I'm giving this
you don't even know what to give it. That's the funniest part.
I give it a question mark out of 10. No. No. I actually give this a 6.
It really feels to me, Counter-Strike, the actual shooting, it's really bare minimum, but the lines and just the ridiculousness.
This was made with the Unreal Engine. Let's bring that up.
Yes. See what you can do when you have the tools.
You saw that whole thing about the Unreal 5 engine. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about the Seeds of the Dead.
2. I would give this 10 out of 10 because kudos to them to have the balls to make a game like this.
Yeah, you get a bonus point from me for having the balls to do this.
Is just...
And everyone who has this game in their library gets a point just for having it in their library.
A free $10. This game should be, honestly, you'll never see anything like this, as I've already said. This is just so out there, and it combines... Now you know what happens with Resident Evil meets sex.
This is
Resident Sex Life. This is Sims for the action.
This is Left for Sex. That's what I'm gonna say. This is Left for Sex.
I'm gonna give this game a 10 because kudos. Because why not? You're never gonna see this. This is something out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is. I will agree with you on that. This is something you'll never see
in North America. It'll never be made because there was such uproar after Diablo 1 that Diablo's never been the same. But if the public knew about this game, Wow.
Yeah.
Especially American public.
Like, this is definitely something you can't play if you're under 18. This is, like, jaw-dropping. This is, like... I'm not offended. I'm just like, what the fuck did I just play?
Seeds of the Dead. It's got the seeds, and it's got the dead, and... Mish.
There you have the facts of life. Okay, keep on gaming, everyone.
Keep on gaming. Check it out. Just not unless you're a kid. Or unless, yes, you're an adult. There you go.